Don't worry, I'm moving the vault. Welcome back to Create Arcane Engineering, and in this episode I really want to pick up the pace, get Chapter 1, that's not Chapter 1, get Chapter 1 re-implemented as fast as possible, and move on to Magic Chapter 2, or maybe even just regular Chapter 2. I don't know which one, there's so much possibility, but we kind of have a lot of Magic Chapter 2 done, so probably Magic Chapter 2, or 1. What number is this? In any case, that's starting off with moving the ugly vault and getting some cool stuff set up. I have seen your cries of despair in the comments. I even had, like, the developer of the pack comment on how I could change this to be better. So, clearly change must occur, and so it will. So we will be moving the bulk of our storage into a drawer. And we are also going to be using a handy-dandy drawer controller to kind of teleport it. No. Storage controller to kind of teleport it all around. Oh, I can't make a storage controller just yet. I need a brass machine for that, really? I thought I could make a storage controller. Did they change it? Maybe they did change it. Huh. Interesting. I could probably make a brass machine, though. I do just need these electron tubes because a screwdriver is really easy. And if I'm not mistaken, an electron tube is molten iron pumped over rose quartz. And rose quartz... I think you could craft rose quartz. I mean, I could just destabilize some redstone. Yeah, I mean, let's do that. We need a spout for this. And, of course, I should grab a depot. Then I think I'll just use ourselves a regular, melter, and we'll manually pump out the destabilized redstone from it. So this should be enough to make 16 rose quartz. I even am gear ratioing this to make it go a little bit faster. Oh, wow, that did go fast. Nice. Look at that. 16 and a little extra to spare. Don't want a little extra to spare, so we're removing that. Now I need molten iron, right? How much molten iron? 45 millibuckets. Well, what makes 45 millibuckets of... How much is 4 nuggets? 40 millibuckets. Okay. Alright, did the math. That works out to 8 ingots of iron. Probably. I suppose we'll find out. Worst case, we can always just cast them. Nope, that was right on the money. Boom, 16 electron tubes. And that should mean if I find some deployers, we're all good. I was going to say, I should definitely have deployers. And now for a super speedrun of a quick, dirty, and lazy precision mechanism maker. And speedrun complete. All I need to do is make us a screwdriver. And it looked like it was like a plank and a stick. Is that what it really is? No. Well, that's a whole lot different than a plank and a stick. Where did I get that from? And hey, if you're enjoying so far, make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss an upload. I'm changing around my upload schedule just a little bit to give myself a little bit more room to breathe. So you definitely want to be around to make sure you're hitting every episode. And it really just means the world to me growing the channel. We are just like 3,500 away from hitting our goal of 15,000 by the end of the month. We are actually like genuinely so close. I know you guys can do it, so keep up the good work. Let's get to 15k. And hey, here's our first precision mechanism. Oh my gosh, this is so slow. I shouldn't have used the large water wheel. Good lord, that was painfully boring. I could have made that faster. But hey, our first brass machine. That's very cool. Does that technically mean that in the progression we just completed this chapter? That's kind of funny. I am not going to check that off, obviously. Oh. 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 Cheat code. I thought you'd have to unlock everything before it. Oh my gosh, that is so nice. We just got 8. No. We just got 4 more brass machines and an engineer's radiant toolkit and 2 brass I need to get some fortune in my life. Well, for starters, we can make ourselves a storage controller and another drawer to actually store the cobblestone in. I do need a controller linker, but I think I have everything for that. It's just some paper, gold, another drawer, and diamond. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I have no gold. You know what, though? The Nether has gold, and we may as well move our portal over. And since this is going to take a little while, why don't we do our Q&A of the day coming from the Discord? As always, link in the description. This one's coming in from Sori, asking, what other games do I like to play? Well, right now, I have been absolutely in love with Baldur's Gate 3. Oh my god, Game of the Year. Game of the Year. Game of the Year. And I played Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate, Game of the Year. And I think even if Starfield comes out and is everything that everyone thinks and hopes that it will be, Baldur's Gate might still be Game of the Year. It is phenomenal, it is stupendous, and I love it. I also duly love Terraria, an amazing game I hope to bring to this channel at some point. And I liked Ragnarok, I obviously like Zelda games, Majora's Mask, best Zelda game ever, don't at me. Alrighty, I would like easy access to gold, please. Ooh, raw quartz blocks. That's nice. How far am I away from my original portal? Oh, not even far at all. Ooh, it looks like squeezing it is the absolute best idea. You can get 3 full ingots of gold out of one of these things if you squeeze them. I'm on board with that. 51 raw gold. That came from 18 of those blocks. That is insane. And I think you can process raw gold even further, right? Yeah, you could get nuggets of experience from crushing wheels. Melt it to get 3 more nuggets out of it. You could foundry it to even get some copper out of it. Okay, it seems like that's as far. You can't mill it, but man, there are so many good ways to do this. In fact, I think I am going to melt it. I think we're going to melt. Melt. Okay, that should be everything we need for a linking card. Super cool. That means that this storage controller is fully operational. Hear ye, the ugly vault has been removed and displaced into a lovely little storage drawer, which we'll be working with in a bit. We are going to be refactoring and rechanging and reworking. Stop. No. We're going to be changing this up a little bit, but just a little bit. Our Starbuncle friend needs to move. And one thing we're going to be doing is moving this whole thing down by 1. That is because the actual developer of this pack messaged me about the, what do you call this? Item vault, or not item vault, the portable storage interface. The interaction of the portable storage interface when placed directly in the center of a machine. And it was super interesting. So what I am led to believe, and I did a little testing just to make sure, if I have a portable storage interface that is connected right here, right in the center, right in the center like this, okay? Yep. This guy does have to move down 1 more so that we could actually, I didn't need to pick those up, so I can actually power this fella. That'll be important. That the portable storage interface can face downwards like that and have a consistent, sustained connection, okay, with the vault. This should be super cool. So, if I were to power this and turn this on, these 2 guys should meet up with one another and be completely intertwined. And what I'm going to do is have the vault beneath all of this funnel right into a drawer controller, and the drawer controller will just link to the cobblestone drawer, and then that's it. That's as easy as that. The vault will act as a significant item buffer, and we'll still be able to hook it up all we want. So it should be cool. It should be really efficient and interesting. Oh, and addressing a comment I mentioned in the last episode about not actually needing the geodes that produce iron and gold, since you could do it otherwise. I've also been told it is more efficient to use the geodes, and you know what? It just sounds more fun to use the geodes, right? Like, is that just me? I don't think that's just me. I think it genuinely just seems like it would be a lot more fun to use the geodes than it would be to not use the geodes. So I am going to do that. Whoops. You should never dig down. Well, you can dig down if you're an absolute gamer like I am. Oh. Okay, that should be pretty cool. And now I guess I'll just use another one of these guys, and that will go right into the drawer controller, or the storage controller. I gotta remember that's what they're actually called. And I should be able to take the threshold switch. Can these go upside down? Doesn't actually look like it. I don't think that's working. Okay, well, I could just put that in an offshoot over here, never to be looked at again. And you can go back to being on cobble. I don't have any cobblestone in my inventory. What? All right, well, I do need to get that controller configured to the tool before I do anything. So I'll come back to this link controller in a second. And we are going to link this drawer. Well, I don't have to link that drawer yet. I shouldn't link that drawer just yet. I am instead going to get the power source for this machine set up. Also, then you just shift right click. You don't even need a wrench. I didn't know that. I'm a little silly guy. Okay. Threshold switch is set up. Amazing. So now I can set the power on and encase this machine, which I'm very excited about. So the Starbuncle goes here. And these guys should connect at some point. Huh? Why are you not connecting? What if I replace this guy? There we go. Okay. You just have to replace it. But now you can see that is a constant interaction right there. Why are you causing water to come down? Who is not replenishing proper? I'll check that out later. But let's get this guy running at the proper speed. Boom! Yeah. And now look at that. They're just twisting around one another. Stop making me wet. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I got flung. So why is there water coming down? Ah. Something killed that lava source. This lava source is also kind of dead. Yeah, I hate you. I hate you. Those were not real sounds that came out of my mouth. Ah, creeper. And with that, my shame has been destroyed. Boop. So now it's perfectly symmetrical, and you don't even see what's going on beneath the surface. That's part of the most exciting part. Did I? Okay, I thought I left my toolboxes down there. I did not. So now our cobblestone generator is no longer funky. Will this not connect? Okay, no, it will connect. Very nice. That's connecting, right? Very much. Wait, no, it isn't. Okay, so every time you restart this thing, interesting. Every time you restart this thing, you have to, like, place it back down. But that's so cool. Just look at it go up. That's so cool. And then you know what? I can set this movement mode to be only placed when the anchor is destroyed. So even when this clutch happens, these guys should still remain connected. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they should still remain connected. It is now time to re-tackle Chapter 1. And admittedly, Chapter 1 is super simple. It's just like a gravel generator, a gravel smelter, and then the mineral tree farm. For these crystallized mineral boys, I'm actually going to be using a drying basin to make these blocks of minerals. I'm going to be taking this route of mineral resin into blocks because our boreal extractors will suck out the resin from big old trees. And so we're going to set up a little magic farm. I think that in order to do Chapter 1 the way that I really want to, we are going to actually start by making crushing wheels, which is going to require quite a bit of the brass machines. I think we have 4 freebies, if I remember correctly, and we're going to need a total of 7. So I am going to go craft up a bunch more precision mechanisms. It's just that, like, let's be honest, crushing wheels are so much better than millstones, and although they take more SU, they'll just be better. You know, it does say you can skip a majority of this chapter by crafting the rose quartz with quartz and redstone dust, so maybe it's just that JEI is not working properly? Like, if I do this, no. Okay, JEI is working just fine. The tip is just wrong. And something else I can do to actually reduce the workload we have, I believe I could craft these weird, like, thingamadoos? Yeah, variable cards. In fact, 24 is exactly how much I need. So now we only actually need, or actually you need to be first, I believe. We only actually need 24 of these things, so it's not too bad anymore. I have made 3 extra electron tubes because I had some leftover redstone so that I could do this. Ta-da! An adjustable chain gear shift, which has the magical power of doubling speed when you power it. I just need a lever. This is one of my favorite blocks, because as you can see, off, slow. On, little bit faster. So that should make my life less painful. It is still not that fast, though. Yeah, it's still pretty slow. Alrighty, there are our 7 brass machines, and now it should be, I believe you just have to make 7 crafting tables, and then combine them together to make the all-powerful crafting wheels. Crafting wheels? No. Automatic mechanical crafters, jeez. And if we put them in a sort of this way formation, with all of them ending on one path at the bottom, we should then be able to make the ultimate, amazing, crushing wheels, which I am super excited about. They'll just make everything faster, better, cooler. Ah, I didn't think about powering these guys. You think you'd be able to power them from, like, if I were to just take, like, the output of this guy? Would it power it, do you think? Do you overstress? Whoa! It actually doesn't! Okay. Okay. It's not going to be super fast, but it's definitely going to be faster than I thought. And here's a hot tip. If you know that you're going to need certain sections of the crafting wheels, or the mechanical crafters, you can knock out the connections like that to create fluid sections that you can very, very easily add stuff to. So, for example, you can see we have this section and this section. This will be for sticks and this will be for cobblestone. Let me show you. I throw all the sticks in at once. I throw all the cobblestone in at once. And it should start to craft. Oh. Oh, that's slow. Oh, that's slower than I thought it would be. Well, still, crushing wheels. Crushing wheels are happening. Crushing wheels are happening very slowly. Come on. Come on. Here they come. Ah! Wow. I am so excited for something. Give it to me. It's right there. Let me hold them. Let me hold them. Please? Please? Yay! Crushing wheels! These are much, much better than our millstone friends because, first of all, they look snazzy. Second of all, they're easier to set up. And third of all, they can crush up to a stack at a time. So, nice and fast. Oh, these guys are back. Alright, one sec. I gotta burn you with lava. One day I wish to play a mod pack where these guys are just, like, turned off. They're so annoying. Oh, I should pick these up. I'm going to make something called a controller extension, which I think I know how it works. It should be an alternative input into a system. The reason I'm making that is because I have this idea that instead of the andesite being held over there in chapter 1 all the way over here, that we'll just be able to use a controller extension to sort of, like, quote-unquote teleport it to a different part of the factory to just make it a lot cleaner and easier to work with. This is all very much guesswork, but we'll have to see. I think it'll work. I think it should work, at least. So, what I have going on right here, by the way, just to show you, is, let me just get this funnel in, and there we go. We're going to have the cobblestone, which I can actually link now. Linking device, burp. Linked drawer to the controller. Hey, what happened? Why did you stop when I did that? Oh, because the drawer filled up. It must have filled up. But then, why is it not spitting anything out? Storage controller. Aren't you linked? What? What? Is that not how you work? Are you too far away or something? It said it was linked, didn't it? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did that say cobblestone or mossy cobblestone? Cobblestone. Well, you should only take regular cobblestone, not the mossy kind. That'll back you up. Eh. Huh. I guess I can try it again. Linking card. Drawer. And link. Linked drawer to controller. It has more space in it. Well, I guess we'll deal with that when the time comes. For now, I'm just going to continue assuming that everything's working right. In any case, the cobblestone will come out here by the stack, get crushed by the wheels, smelted into andesite, put into the controller extension, and zipped over to where we'll be doing the conversion. Okay, this should be a really simple mineral tree farm, actually. This guy should still place in the right circle. These saws just pick it up. I thought it would be cute to have it made out of light blue wool, you know, all thematic and stuff. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, this should cause absolutely no issues. And I'm sure it'll run fast enough. Yeah, I'm sure this thing will run absolutely fast enough. It also should be far enough away from this guy. I think it should be far enough away from that guy for these trees to grow. Probably. And then here, I'll probably have an input into a proper drawer controller that will link to this guy, and it will distribute everything as needed. While I was in the inventory, I noticed this pusher upgrade, which could potentially change the entire game. I don't know if it will, but I got really excited about it, and I want to try it out. Because what it seems like is that these functional storage drawers have the ability to push their items onto certain inventories that are next to them. So if I hit this berry with a pusher upgrade, its direction down. Okay, can I open this thing? How do I change which direction it's pushing in? Right-click in a GUI to change. Oh! Okay, so which way is this? East. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now here's the real question. No. Don't go in there. Here's the real question. Can I push... Like, did that push a stack? Did that push as much as it could? So we need this to be pushing to the west. What? 2. I mean, you know what? For my purposes, that should be okay. It's weird that it's only 2. But it seems like this could really change things. Because this drawer would just be used for the dead saplings that come in, which won't be much. Pushing them here, waiting for them to get washed into here, pushing them into the mineral berry basin to be turned back into the good boys. Okay, this should be the entirety of the mineral sapling rejuvenator put back together. It's powered by this machine, actually, so it's nice and tight and compact. The mixer is going to mix together the berries and the rejuvenated saplings. The rejuvenated saplings will spit themselves all onto this belt, get washed here, go in here. This will eventually be filtered. Mix, very nice, get pulled into this drawer here that will push them into this storage controller, sending them over to this thing. I think they're linked. No. These guys are linked up. So it'll send over the saplings here that'll fall into the portable storage interface and be placed into here. And then the mineral sapling filter is put onto here. And all I have to do is find out where I want, like, the sticks and the, what is it? The sticks and the, where did the sticks drawer go? I've lost the sticks drawer. I actually have no idea where it is. Okay. I guess I'll make another sticks drawer. But I'll eventually link it to that guy as well. There definitely is a range on this, so I'll have to move around the controller down there to get the cobblestone working, but it will. Alright, so progress update. I've got most of this blocked out, right? Like, I know Log Boy is going to go here into these saws. And we're getting to a point where everything's kind of connected to each other. I'm liking how it's looking. I'm liking how it's feeling. It's just that I'm struggling with where our andesite alloy is going to go. How we're going to split it apart. That's the tough part right now. That's the tough part right now. Okay. I think I have it. Something like this. And then I will have this set to export 2 at a time on either side like so, and that should get things split. Yeah. And then here we can use chain drives to get that together, and then potentially this might even with a gearbox be able to get that done, but we'll see. Wiring I'm not super concerned about right now. It's more so just getting everything to work, or to look like it'll work, and then we could tear it down when it's powered. And then we should be able to perform the mixing procedure right here, right? Yes, I think. Which one of these has pushers in it? Okay, that's pushing down. Let's have this push up. Cool. Do you have a pusher? Not yet. But I think both of these guys can link. This is going to link to you. And you're already linked there, so you will get the linking there as well. And that should be everyone together. This will be pulling. This will be pulling from here. Yes. Very nice. And then this mineral drawer I could have exported into it by use of another extender, I think. So I think we're doing pretty good. Alrighty, we have this behemoth beginner mineral grove over here. I could probably, like, spare a few pipes here and there now that I'm looking at it. But it is pretty cool. Well, no, looks like they need, yeah, okay. I couldn't spare a few pipes. Oh, well. In any case, look at this go. Look at this go. We got so much just goo everywhere. Powering the pump, and I'm going to try to power the saw as well from this. So there's the next update. Next Dejojo the Updater. Ooh, and look at that. It's actually all in the right direction, isn't it? Boop. Yeah, that's really slow. But this should mean that I can connect this up to that and have this belt push into this controller extension. And we should see that... Ooh. Maybe I don't quite grasp what a controller extension does. That's not good. Oh, wait, it's just not hooked up. Eh? Oh? Wait, actually? Hey, look at that. I do understand what they do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Great. So the mineral will be passing through to there, and I can work on speeding this up. Actually, I could speed it up right now because I have the electron tubes. All right, that should go like that. Cool. Although I realize that doesn't speed the belt up, which would be very useful, but I can't have chain drives on this end. The saw being faster will be good, though. And check it out. It looks like it's hitting all the arboreal extractors. Yep, it's hitting everyone in the back. I've also been told that I know that there's diminishing returns for putting 4 around a tree, but it's still more efficient for putting 4 around a tree. It's just to stop it from being overpowered. This actually produces a lot of mineral chunks pretty quickly. Yeah, that's nice. So that means all that is left to do is to find the sticks drawer and get that down somewhere. And get everything wired together and hooked to a power source. I'm thinking we might have to go steam engine for this. This is going to require a lot. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I just take this stressometer and pop a crank on it, I should be able to quickly see what we need. Oh, only 1,280. Oh, but that's 1,280 at like 16 RPM. And I don't want this to run at 16 RPM. So, yeah. We should make a steam engine for this. I just want to use this time to say thank you so much to the members of this channel. They are helping this channel and me become closer and closer to becoming a full-time content creator. So if that's something you'd be interested in, subscribe and become a member.